Good evening to all our viewers here on SpeedGaming 3, and welcome to this special presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer community. It is bracket time here in the Rookie Rumble in 2024, and it is round number 1, methinkso versus angelxjo. Welcome, everybody. Moonrise and Phoenix here bringing you this matchup, and joining me in the commentary booth tonight, it is fellow Rookie Rumble racer Tall Maple. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Should be looking forward to this matchup, really. methinkso performing quite well in the qualifiers. angelxjo, absolutely no slouch either. We're going to have a great matchup here tonight. But where are we going to be starting?
I'm going to say forest near start.
Forest near start? Yeah, sounds right. I'm going to go around seaside myself. It's been a while since I've seen that. Seaside being that area right around the Lost Hills Armos and the Forest Armos, for those of you who are unfamiliar.
What is going to be the coast item, you think?
Let's make things interesting. Let's get that red ring in there.
I'll go with silvers.
Oh, extra spicy. Like it. Runners will be underway very shortly. This is also a best of 3 series. So game 1 going tonight. Game 2 will be at a later date. Underway, Southern Coast. So how about we talk a bit about the flag set for those viewers who haven't been here. As methinkso heads for the Eastern Coast, we've got Gyptos on the overworld. And methinkso, a little bit of an advantage finding level 2 early. You love to see this because there's 2 items on the floor in this all shapes dungeons layout. And unfortunately, nothing doing there. angelxjo also going to be looking at level 2. Well, for those people who thought, the coast item's going to be a problem, here, have a free ladder. Surprise, Uncle Wizzy's got something to say about this.
And a message in chat, yeah. So with these flag sets, we start with the full pack of bombs and the wood sword to go along with these shapes dungeons as well.
Also to note that the white sword item is going to be the recorder, and it is going to be available at 4 hearts. No randomization here. That's a new flag that we've put in for this tournament. Magical sword is also a guarantee at 10 hearts.
Gotta love all those wizards in this dungeon here too, and dark nuts. Fun.
Oh goodness! Thank goodness you picked up the ladder and you're at the safety point here, because this room is not fun if you do not have safety. I can promise you that. Love the strategy here by boat runners, looking to use some bombs to speed up the combat here, because this wood sword takes forever.
At least with the Chevy room, you do have a little bit of space, safe space. You can sit there and just hack away at them if you do run out of bombs.
And there's the second item. That is the heart container. As noted, heart shuffle is not on, so only one of the items will be not a heart container. It is almost guaranteed. There is, however, the coast heart to be concerned about, I want to say.
And we got our first Triforce picked up there for methinkso.
Pick up in 2. He'll take the early lead. Coast item check. We've got a power bracelet. Well, we were talking about getting having spicy items. I mean, that can be spicy. That's 4 checks.
Yeah, it's definitely not nothing. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Indeed. Unfortunately, angelxjo will take a debt there into some spicy enemies. Forced back to start, but it's not exactly an extended trip to the important items here. Ooh, I like this strategy by methinkso. Went back into 2 to respawn the blue Octoroks to try and get a bomb chance. Gets rewarded for it.
It's good when smart plays like that pay off. But in my case, they never drop off.
Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay, we've got our first shop of the day. Blue ring, rather. Rolling a little bit up at 251. Keys at 82 rupees. First armor's check of the day says we've got a white sword. Oh goodness! methinkso.
That is a great early pickup.
Absolutely. methinkso not going to argue about that at all. 5 minutes in, you've got power bracelet off the coast. You've got the white sword now to boost your offense. angelxjo says, "I'll come back to 2 later." Picks up the power bracelet and up an A's. Might check that power bracelet near start.
And I mean, ladder, power bracelet, and white sword. 5 minutes in, that's pretty good.
Absolutely. 1Q2 showing us that it's a hint shop today. Meet my sibling along the river. That could be the waterfall, couldn't it? Or it could be right here. Well, that's not a magical sword. It is level 5, however. And methinkso getting slammed by a door repair. Cost tonight is, I believe that was 16 or 17. Between you and me, however, Tall Maple, I'll take 17 rupees if it gives me level 1 in the very next room.
100%.
Map of 5 for angelxjo and a 2-headed Gleeok in the opening room. Speaking of 2-headed Gleeoks, here's another one. Oh goodness! Oh, a few too many fireballs. angelxjo taking a debt, heading back to start. Says, "No, I'm good." methinkso, unfortunately, taking a debt themselves.
Gleeoks are known to do that.
Indeed. Gleeoks 2, runner 0.
With methinkso having the white sword, that is definitely a huge upgrade, like right here early in the game. So let's hopefully, hope Angel can find it soon, so she doesn't fall too far behind.
Absolutely. And the Gleeok in 1 holding the Triforce. methinkso says, "Hold on a second. There's still 3 items in here. One of them we know is a heart container." angelxjo about to get the good news. That's the white sword as the Armos item. Level 1, traditionally known as a key eater, certainly not being as such today, providing with the keys. Angel Joe, meanwhile, retracing steps that methinkso has already done. Just sought a hint shop. Oh goodness, that is not a fun way to start a room. Get locked in, orange whiz robes. Yeah, that's just when you shake your head at the game and move on.
I felt that bop like right in my heart.
Indeed, and Angel Joe getting stopped right before that door repair at the Forest Armos. Some would say blessing in disguise, but that is level 1 right next door. There is a heart container in level 1. Is it the Coast Heart? Is it the heart of level 1? We don't know that yet. But that room can just, it can stay there. Oof, and rough sailing there from methinkso, taking a death here early in level 1.
I think one of my biggest learnings that I've had so far, because I've only been playing since February, but one of the biggest learnings I've had is when to nope out of those rooms. And that blue Wizroad room, definitely one that I would nope out of.
Absolute nope from me as well. I mean, 5 hearts, that's problem number 1. I don't care if I've got white sword. That room's going to take forever, nonetheless. Medium secret pickup as Angel Joe decides. I'm going to go look at the northeast corner. 28 rupees, a little bit below vanilla. And pickup number 2 for methinkso. Pickup out of 1, 2 Triforces to 0.
With Recorder being the white sword item, they'll be able to whistle back when they do find it. If they need to dig a little bit more to find out the other items that are in.
I mean, in a qualifying race, maybe you dig this, but at the same time, right now you're in the playoffs. This is a best of 3. I can fully understand methinkso saying, I don't want to do what needs to be done right now.
Well, especially when you're met with, blue dark nuts, blue whiz robes, maybe explore a little bit more, pick up some more items, and then come back when you have a little bit more defense or a little bit more offense, right?
Sounds good. methinkso trying to find a bomb pack, can't do it. Angel Joe, meanwhile, finds level 6 over in the Eastern Lost Hills. That right there is, in one word, absolutely disgusting. 51 rupees for your large secret.
If we want to put a positive spin on it, it's not the lowest it could be, but it's close.
It's very close. Minimum is 50. Two words? Crap, did I forget how to count suddenly? Oh, heart container here on the floor in 6 for Angel Joe. Now just needs to find the staircase item, and this room is, yeah. If I was one of the racers, I'd be, saying a couple of words to this seed right now. Just about the same words I'd be saying in methinkso shoes after finding out that large secret. Oh, what do we have here for Angel Joe? Is this the item in 6? Going Don't have to sneak
Let's see if she can
through,
get
block,
that.
clip. Oh! Almost had it. Nice screen scroll by methinkso. Looking at 1Q5. What? Oh, goodness. That manhandle's not going to leave you alone. angelxjo says, I'm good. I'll come back later. Or not.
Or
is angelxjo going with the same strategy as we did earlier?
looks like angelxjo trying to farm for some bombs here.
Potentially. methinkso, meanwhile, finds the recorder. It is under the grave power bracelet spot.
And just a message to Rick in chat. There's no need to count if you can't get past 2, and that's my case. So there's no need to keep a count if I can't get past 2.
Oh, if we're talking about bomb counts, yeah, that sounds a lot like me. Meanwhile, methinkso finds one of the candles from the take Anies. Also in the at the grave, that one. Yeah, my count usually goes 1, 2, 3. Oh crap! 1, nope, not happening. Back to 0, etc., etc.
And there's the whistle pickup, the recorder for angelxjo.
So that really wasn't too far behind methinkso. And this race, at this moment, it's pretty close because angelxjo has a few more dungeons that methinkso hasn't seen yet. Never mind the 2-0 Triforce lead. Those are 1 and 2. Those are quick dungeons. Uh-oh, that... Oh, is that... Yep, that's going to be a bit of an up and A. Great screen scroll and correct location. Oh my. Look at that. Consecutive screen scrolls for angelxjo. You don't see that with mini runners. methinkso finds 3 north of vanilla start. angelxjo has a candle.
It's a nice feeling when you start linking those screen scrolls together. You get like 1 or 2 or 3 in a row, and it just really boosts that confidence that you're playing your best, right?
True. methinkso might have found the item in 3. It is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not gonna complain about that.
Love to find it early. Love it.
Absolutely. That red ring giving methinkso 4 times their current HP, 75% damage reduction. You don't say no, and methinkso says, red ring in the first room, Triforce in the second. I'm good. I'm out of here.
That is a nice quick level. Again, another confidence booster here, right? Amazing.
We've got some reactions in chat. Some people have seen their favorite item, and I can't blame them. Red ring is a lot of... you'll find red ring is a favorite item from a lot of people. Key's not going to come cheap. We found a second key. It's 84 rupees for the other one.
And methinkso finding level 9.
Just west of vanilla start, that one. So we've seen a lot of levels across both our runners. I believe we've not found 7 or 8 as of right now. Never mind. There's
And
level
there's
8
eight.
in the river.
More Wizrobes and Dark Nuts. So this will be a great 8 to really dig in and try to find every item that's in here.
I'm not sure our runners are going to be looking that much. I mean, there are 2 items in here, and you are still looking for bow and silvers. Is this the first place you look in a Wizrobe infested 8? You've got red ring if your methinkso, so maybe that skews the decision making.
I think the only way that room could get worse is if there was BMOs in the corners.
You're right. And who's to say we're not going to see one of those rooms in here? If that ain't invoking commentator's curse, I don't know what is.
It's my first time. They'll go easy on me.
I can probably say a few more people who thought that as well. I wouldn't know. Oh, all this combat and you're rewarded with absolutely nothing for methinkso. Hey,
So
that's not
frustrating.
fun, man. And again, goodness, this game is being unfriendly suddenly.
angelxjo dipping back into level 1, trying to find out what is all in there.
Meanwhile, methinkso saying, "Thanks for stealing all my bombs, level 8. I gotta get out of here." Oof, angelxjo running right into that dart, going to be sent back to start. Thankfully, just a couple of rooms away for that. 16 rupees was the door repair cost.
Grand scheme of things, not too bad. 16.
Could be a lot worse. I mean, if it was 25, we'd be talking another story. But then again, considering the case of the rather lackluster secrets here tonight, you're thankful that that door repair is less than a small secret. methinkso saying no to the arrow purchase at 75 rupees. Agree with that, Play Tall Maple?
With these flag sets, I will buy the meat and I will buy the arrows every single time that I have the money to do so.
Recorded late for a take, Annie. 7 hearts for methinkso, 3 away from magical sword pickup. The problem is we have little idea where it is, and unfortunately, that is what we call a high roll driver for angelxjo. 4 hearts damage from an orange Wizrobe beam.
So Death Armo's taking away the money that he just picked up 1 screen south.
Isn't that a lot like finances these days? You win some money and there's somebody immediately like calling you or whatever to take it away. It just feels like that.
It sure does.
out of one. Methinkso heading to the southwest corner. What do we got here? We've got a bomb shop. 23 rupees. Slight markup. 15%. Yeah, you'll take that, right?
100%. If I'm sitting with 3 bombs, I will buy them for 25.
And this is when we're thankful we started with the wood sword, because if we didn't, we'd have to go all the way to the southwest corner to pick it up. What a spot for that. So finding level 5, step over the water to reach the wand. Encouraging, considering we've already got the ladder. That's about as that won't help right there for the second hint. Third hint, wand and 5. Well, Angel knows where it is now.
And we have a map in level 5. What would you say that looks like? To me, it looks like a sassy dinosaur doing a dance.
Somebody picked up level 1, decided it had one too many wings. Triforce at 5 for methinkso. Question in chat, who's winning? Honestly, at the start, about 10 minutes ago, I would have said it was a pretty close race. Unfortunately, right now, methinkso picking up the dungeon locations that angelxjo had found previously and is starting to take a little bit more of a lead.
I still think it is a little bit early until we can find those important items. And especially 9. Everybody knows it's the great equalizer, right?
Oh, absolutely. You are 100% correct saying that. I believe right now, angelxjo looking for 8. She hasn't found 8, 9, or 7. Methinkso, I believe, has yet to find 6 or 7, or 4 for that matter. Neither runner has found that one, and it's a vanilla 1Q1.
Good job to pirouette that door.
Got the recorder, Angel. Nope, not going to deal with that, and I don't blame her. Oh goodness, and I'm not sure you want to deal with that either. A lack of resources forcing Angel to turn away from that level. Chat saying, I believe level 5 looks like an upside down stick person. Yeah, I can totally see that, quite frankly.
I like the other one that says it's a waiter holding a small tray, because we fancy.
That works, that works. angelxjo going to look at Candle Row here. Methinkso not going to be far behind. There's level 7. That is the last dungeon we have yet to see here in the commentator's booth.
And wouldn't it be amazing if level 7 is all keys and gels, and all of the wizrobes and dark nuts are elsewhere?
Well, we're about to find out. Both of our runners in 7. And nope, more wizrobes.
I will go on record as saying this, that I rolled this seed tonight, and I am sorry.
Angel back at full on bombs. Oh, that's a Goma, and we're gonna hope. Uh-oh, that's a Goma, and now this is a problem in level 7.
There may be a way to get around it, hopefully.
There's a Triforce for methinkso, and he says, I'm good, I'm out of here. So important items are not in 9. There's the other hint shop. Let's see what we got here. Magic Boomerang in level 8. Not going to be of a concern to me, think so. Boomerang in 6. We just came from 7. And Raft not required. All right. That's some useful hints there. Don't need to dig 1 item in 8. Don't need to dig 6 whenever methinkso finds that one. So right now, methinkso going to be looking for level 6. Doesn't know where that is. Has methinkso found level 4? I think he passed it up. Chat, making me, there was an item found in level 7. It was the raft, or at the very least a hint towards an item. There's 3 for angelxjo. And this is huge.
Let's hope she's able to dig it out okay and get that red ring to help her with that combat on the overworld too.
It's not far. I believe it's right here, in fact. Just needs to be careful not to be grabbed. There's the item. Angel wants that money. Can't blame her. But she's going to want this more. There is your red ring. Quarter use for methinkso. Where are they going? Just like methinkso, Angel finds the Triforce in 3 and says, "I'm good." First pickup of the day for Angel at 31 minutes in. Eastern Lost Hills.
That is a good feeling coming in at 30 minutes in, getting that first Triforce. Like, now you can pick up momentum and get going.
Absolutely. methinkso finds level 6. Has yet to find level 4, however.
But methinkso got the hint that the boomerang was in here, right?
That's correct. So knows the item in here. Will be looking to get the Triforce and run. Speaking of hints, angelxjo right behind him. Going to be finding out the same information. Runners also finding out that a dig in 8 might not be beneficial either. One of the items is the blue boomerang that we may not care for. Heart container for methinkso, 2 away from the magical sword. angelxjo finds level 9. And angelxjo I believe that's going to be her final dungeon found right here. This is level 8. Big strike for methinkso. Nails the manhandler in 1. Finds the transport in 6. I'm not sure I would take this. You're close enough to the Triforce. Well, never mind. This gives you pretty much a direct path to it. And it's sitting there on the ground.
Maybe they're looking for a heart container.
They already found it.
I don't pay attention sometimes.
It happens to all of us. Meanwhile, methinkso, 6 Triforces in hand, 33 minutes in. Gotta be feeling pretty good. Now, if only they could find level 4. methinkso. I'm not sure they've seen it or not, but they're heading in the right direction. And sometimes a little luck can go a long way. There is level 4. methinkso has found their final dungeon. And with 6 Triforces in hand, needs to find the bow and silvers now. Is level 4 one of the answer? Angel saying level 8 can go places and will keep hunting. Back in, maybe looking to go into level 5. Spiky, bad decisions. Potion vendor, slightly bad decisions. Angel picks up a red potion, 75 rupees. The blue potion, 48 rupees. Triforce there for 4 for methinkso says, hold on, I'm still looking for bow and silvers. I'm gonna have to hunt for something here. Oh, he was thinking about it there. That is the bomb upgrade. That is a +2 for 113. Not exactly
Not a great deal.
And oh goodness, that's a segmented 4 right there. A good old "you are here" hint for angelxjo.
When helpful hints aren't really helpful.
Indeed. However, angelxjo picks up their second Triforce in level 5. Starting to tear into the deficit a little bit. Here is the heart container in 4 from methinkso. 1 to go before magical sword. You haven't found it. You've found all your levels. You have red ring. I'm not sure you go hunting for it even if you have your 10th heart container. Back to 2 for angelxjo. There are things we want to find in this 4. There are also things we don't want to find in this 4. Which one is it here in 4 for methinkso? It is the overworld heart container. That is magical sword potential right there, but methinkso not going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn it down, but at this point, I'm looking for bow, I'm looking for silvers. I want those items now.
And if I'm methinkso right now, I'm worried. Because right now, if I want to save time, like, the only place you haven't looked right now is level 1. And quite frankly, at this point, I would go back to level 1, hunt down the items in there, then go to 8, and then make my decision. Dig 1, find the items, then make your decision on whether you're digging 8. Meanwhile, angelxjo starting to really bite into that lead. Pick up in 2. 3 Triforces down.
Yeah, let's see if she can keep that momentum going and turn on those afterburners, right?
Absolutely. So I believe we found 1 heart container in the floor heart in 1. Oh, goodness, words are difficult tonight.
Words are hard sometimes.
Oh yes. Old news for the hint there, old man. Nice try. Back into 1 for angelxjo. Has seen a lot of this.
Oh, we get a high 5.
Indeed. Now, angelxjo hasn't taken out this Gleeok. Will be fairly happy to see what's behind it. This is going to be an item in one, and oh my goodness, it's very well guarded. You can't clip through this if you're methinkso. You need to knock out at least a few of these. Knocks out all of them. What do we got here?
Womp womp womp.
That red candle can sit there. We're not dealing with red bubbles here in this tournament. That thing loses a lot of its luster right there. Now the question is, where is that floor item? In a Wizrobe Dark Nut level 1, that can be rough. There is the map to a very horizontal style level 1. Don't see those very often.
I'm going to say it's a Totodile from Pokemon.
Nah, more like an Electrike, I believe those are.
Yes, I got my Pokemons mixed up. You are correct. An Electrike, yes.
Oh, goodness. Chat looks like they had the same idea. Book is our other item in level 1. Not going to argue with that book. That is an atlas that will give you the map to every single dungeon, including level 9. So not a small pickup. You just wish it was the bow or silvers. So this, in fact, actually tells us an interesting little story here, I believe.
So we're thinking bow and A, right?
Let's see.
And then silvers and any key and 9.
I believe you have to be right there because we've got 3 item spots left, and bow and 8, any key and silvers and 9. That's the only way that goes. Oh goodness, Angel not going to be happy about this because this is going to be the red candle, I believe.
Oh, when she takes a bop there.
Yeah, that. You think she comes back for that?
I think you do. You got to get the items, right? Especially 42 minutes in, you got to find something.
Right. Thankfully, you've got the. There's the heart container on the floor of level 8. I'd pick it up if I was methinkso, but we know at this point that it's not going to do much, other than
Oh, that was a great clip for angelxjo there.
Oh yeah, clipping from blue Wizrobes. Clipping from blue Wizrobes. Good thing, bad thing. Red candle, not what she wants to see.
No, the work really didn't pay off there.
There's a Triforce. She's going to keep looking for that other item. It is the book. It is the atlas. She'll take it when she sees it. Not sure how happy she'll be about it. Spiky, did you make bad decisions again? Yeah, you know you did. There's the map, something we will not be needing for methinkso. There's the book for Angel Joe. We'll need the Triforce. That is the magical boomerang in the staircase. We're going to keep looking towards the back half of this level 8, I believe.
Gotta dig deep to find it.
Or, you know, it might just be right here. Triforce in 1, Angel Joe with 4 on the board. Red herring there from methinkso, going to keep looking. Spiky? Learning? Goodness, that's asking a fair bit. That is the entrance to 3, I believe. Angel Joe says, no thank you, that is not where I want to go, but it's close enough. Is Angel Joe heading to 8? No, 7 looks like the play.
I thought both our runners got the hint about the raft in there.
Unfortunately, Angel Joe does not have the Triforce in 7, and that may be why they're heading that direction.
Good point. You kind of need those things, right?
And it's not 7, but rather level 4. methinkso, finding the hint that everyone kind of knew at this point. The bow is in 8. Aniki and Silver's will be in 9.
Angel Joe picking up another Triforce, so that's great for her.
Absolutely. Really biting into this lead. But the lack of bombs right now may be the thing that hurts her. There's the compass with the typical Triforces in the next room, and it's going, oh no. That's actually a problem for methinkso, as, well, problem number 1 is the fact that this is so heavily blocked that it's not funny. Problem 2 is that, oh my goodness, the problem may be threefold at this point, because how the heck are you going to make your way through this on half a heart? I don't believe methinkso has a potion yet, and takes a debt in the Triforce room. This is going to be significant time loss.
That kind of opens the door for Angel Joe. You know, she can pull some stuff together here, get some Triforces.
She's got momentum on her side. And chat pointing out that, yes, red candle would have helped for candle boosting in this case. Absolutely right. But I can fully understand in the heat of a race like this, it's your first tournament race. Yeah, I certainly would have thought of a thing like that, so I'm not going to... no arguments here.
So I have the knowledge of candle boosting, but it's actually applying that knowledge in the race that I lack already. So I understand candle boosting, it can get you through some sticky situations, but it's one thing of knowing it, and that's another thing of being able to do it, right?
That is entirely fair, and I'll admit that I lack this. I have the same lack for to use the same term, really.
I'll tell you this: I'm really good at burning myself with fire. I just never do it in any spot where it's going to be useful.
Just so long as you don't do it in Zelda's room when you're. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further into this because, yeah. I believe the term is DDIAF, for lack of a. But then again, that's just pure memory.
I love to see all the maple references in chat. Appreciate that, peeps. And yes, maple syrup can get you in some sticky situations.
I bet. And meanwhile, methinkso completes their Triforce set at 50 minutes and 5 seconds. Going to have the ticket to 9, but knows that the item in here is required.
And for anybody who is watching right now, if you are not following these racers, you should be. Look them up on Twitch, give them a follow, and make sure you support the community here too.
Question in chat: do they know where Magical Sword is? The answer of that is no. I'm guessing at this point that it's at that mountain, but with all dungeons found and with the location of Bow and Silver's pretty much narrowed down for boat runners, I don't think we'll be going to look for it tonight.
Raft check would be really dirty. We know one spot, one raft location wasn't there, but the other one.
Oh, and considering Magical Sword was along a river, I'm assuming it was in the waterfall, but I could be wrong. methinkso was hoping that would be the that would be the bow, but it wasn't. The hunt rather continues. This room won't be it either with the shutter door. Are yellow wizards the only enemy to equal damage output as high as Ganon? I believe so, yes. Only an orange wizard beam can deal 4 damage. Or 4 hearts damage, rather. Oh, this room has potential here for methinkso.
Could it be?
Goodness, if it's here, that's not the nicest spot to put it there. Game could have been a little nicer to these runners here tonight. What do we got? Oh, goodness. There's the push block. Is this the transport in 8? Or is it exactly what methinkso wants? It is not. It is the transport. And right behind it is the gold mine. methinkso has the bow from 8. Now can go in the 9 and try and find the silvers, the 3 pieces of the puzzle. Good of methinkso to not to take the transport before checking out that last room, because goodness, could that have extended their stay in this level 8 if they did.
And we see angelxjo in level 9 as well, or sorry, level 8, digging away. Let's hope she can find it quickly.
Red potion for me. Red potion. Goodness, that's a blue potion, Phoenix. Doesn't have the money for a red one. But at 55 minutes and 7 seconds, methinkso is our first runner into 9. Tall Maple, what are we looking for in this 9?
Well, we're looking for a door that doesn't open when you kill all the enemies, and we're listening for the roar of Ganon, who will come one screen away.
Indeed, he's a bad neighbor. What can you say? And also to note, the silvers are also here in level 9, so that methinkso going to be looking for the 3 pieces of the puzzle here.
Yeah, going to be checking every staircase that we come across just to find that.
And interesting hint there, rubies guard the compass. This will not be the path to Zelda's room. That is a double shutter room. You're looking for a single shutter room to confirm her location. However, there are also 6 transports in this level 9. methinkso has found the first. The Any key would be a big pickup as well here in here, because this is a huge level and 4 keys may not cut it.
angelxjo finding that room with the whiz robes, dark nuts, bubbles, and BMOs, and deciding that's good use of her key.
And angelxjo who's saying, I don't want that Triforce yet. Do I have to pick it up? Answer, absolutely, Angel.
And she got it. GG's. That's good. Good get.
Indeed. Triforce and 8. 8 Triforces to 6, but methinkso already fairly deep in this 9, picking up some information. What do we have here?
Angel, go back, go back. Oh.
Oh, didn't know.
8.
Didn't know about the hint of the bow and 8. Oh, that could be problematic down the line. The second transport set for methinkso and 9. Meanwhile, bringing him to
another. It could be that she is actually taking off to try and find Mags, so that she can come back and deal with the combat that's in that dungeon as well.
Could be. This one of the hints. It is northeast of Skull. I believe we've had a good idea about that already. So now, methinkso would have probably preferred a hint towards the silvers, as that is piece number 1 of the puzzle.
Yeah, it's very small on my screen, but it looks like methinkso already had the compass, so we knew that she was up in that little nub at the top right there.
Indeed. I was wondering if that was just me as well. Okay.
I was looking at my screen and I thought, maybe is my monitor dirty? And I like wiped it and I was like, oh no, that's flashing.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, a huge key there for methinkso. Might be looking to secure a path to Zelda as well. I believe that is the path right there. And if that's not it, that's definitely it right there. There's confirmation. That is piece number 3 of the puzzle. That is where methinkso hopes to finish this seed. Good strategy there by methinkso. Digging out a room with a bomb rather than a key. Was hoping to do so again, but now we'll need to use that key he just found towards that door to the north. Possibly? Yes. Now, is this the path to the silvers? It is! methinkso has found the silvers. Now has found the first piece of the puzzle. Needs to find Ganon. And will not have to look far. 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 seconds. We have a Ganon sighting here on methinkso's side. We'll need 8 shots with the white sword to take him down. Does have blue potion if things get a little problematic.
And we can see on angelxjo's side, 8 is still giving her some troubles, as methinkso is just about to finish up with Ganon here.
That is shot number 4. Actually, that was shot number 6, as there's the cleanup. There's the Triforce of Power. methinkso has the path to Zelda, and maybe looking to take a 1-0 lead here in this best of 3 series. There's 2 rooms to go. There is the door that opens. Get your GGs out, everybody, for your race winner here tonight. methinkso with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 18 seconds. methinkso will take a 1-0 lead in this best of 3 series. So, really the turning point of this... where would you put it, Tall Maple?
Well, I think early white sword did give methinkso a little bit of an edge, as angelxjo did take a death just before getting it. And then it was just a couple lucky turns here and there.
I wouldn't argue with that in the slightest. And joining us in the boot right now is our race winner, taking a 1-0 lead in this series, methinkso. Good evening, congratulations, GG's.
Thank you, GG's.
Yeah, GG's, methinkso. How did you feel about that 8?
Oh my god, that 8 was such a huge troll. I mean, it just went on forever, and then you'd get a forced Y force to get into the back half, and you still have to dig out the bow out of there. Like, and that Triforce room was just insane on its own. Like, there's just no way. You just have to take the damage. It's awful.
And as you'll see right now on the restream, angelxjo is in that room right now with the Triforce already picked up.
I found the big troll in 8 was even after you got past the Triforce, you came back in, you dug all the way up there, and there were so many rooms that just weren't the item room as well.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of 8 left even after all that, and it wasn't too easy to get through all that anyway. A lot of blue Wizrobes and blue Dark Nuts just getting to that room in the first place. So it's kind of scary, even with a red ring. You got to be on top of your game for that, I feel like.
Not going to argue with that, and you certainly seem to be tonight. How do you feel about the series and the tournament as a whole so far?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I'm looking forward to my next match here. Hoping that's going to go well.
Speaking of your next match, when is your Game 2 scheduled?
Yeah, it's actually going to be same time tomorrow.
Ah, got it. So, to anybody who's looking forward to Game 2 of this series, well, you just got the news of where, of when it's going to be.
Must feel good getting that first win in the first match.
Oh yeah, it's good to start things off strong.
And can't argue with an early red ring in 3 there. That was... what a level 3 that was, quite frankly.
Yeah, this started out as like quite a jet. Like, you get level 2 right at the start there, you get your ladder, very easy. And then, yeah, finding the red ring right after that, like... yeah, until the 8, everything was very nice with this seed. Especially the hints too. Like, the hints told me everything I didn't want to get, so...
Yeah, definitely. The boomerang in 6, the magic boomerang in 8. angelxjo skipped the blue Darknut room prior to the bow and knocks out Aquamentus to take the bow. That... well played there, and we'll now be looking to pick up Triforces in 6 and 7.
About halfway through that seed, I was apologizing for rolling the seed because there were so many Wizrobe and Darknut rooms in there. How did you feel combat was in this?
You know, having that early red ring and having the early white sword too, like, I think that was the Armos item, right? So, like, it's not too bad when you have both of those things. Like, you can't be too sloppy with the blue Wizrobes, but yeah, either of those missing, I would have been struggling really hard with this. But with those two, it's okay. Did angelxjo end up going up to Death Mountain at all? Because I'm looking at my tracker, I did almost nothing up there past like the Any Warps and finding the recorder.
Neither runner has gone into Death Mountain much, if at all, in this seed.
Yeah, there's definitely a part of me that wanted to go up there and just be like, maybe I can hunt for a max, but it's just, what is there, like 16? I have 16 overworld spots left. It's like, yeah, that map is just never going to happen, wherever it is. We miss you.
Unfortunately, that's a debt taken early in level 7 for angelxjo. Oh, goodness. Anything else you'd want to share with us here tonight? methinkso, about the flag set, community, anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the flags. The community's been great. Like, I just got started with Z1R pretty recently, so everyone's been very kind and very helpful, and I'm really enjoying this tournament so far. So, and thanks a bunch to everyone helping with the restreams and such. So, thank you for getting me on the restream here. Appreciate that.
Thank you for bringing on a great show here tonight, and GG's as well. Also,
Yeah, GG's.
before we go any further, I do need to shout out Cammy and Renikai for doing the tracking here tonight. One of the best in the business. Couldn't do this without them. MVP, definite tracker. Because without them, like I always say, we're lost at sea without trackers. Believe me.
I'm just calling it there.
And as you might have heard there on the restream, angelxjo has thrown the white flag. That is a DNF. Get your GGs out, everybody, for angelxjo. Tough seed here tonight. Great effort. We'll see them again in race number 2, and perhaps we might have them in the boot shortly. And indeed, angelxjo, welcome into the boot. GGs. Tough seed here tonight.
GG's. It doesn't feel like it was a tough seed, much less is I just made the wrong choices. Because I felt confident the entire time.
I mean, the early white sword as your Armos item was a definite help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had early white sword, early red ring. It seems like bombs. I mean, couldn't find the bomb holes. Bombs were always a resource kind of gap for you there, and that would kind of give you a little bit of the trouble too.
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, if I can find a bomb shot, it'd be nice. But at that point, it was like, okay, I know I have better bomb luck than some people I know, so I'm gonna bet on that a little bit.
And you did. I was even commenting on it. I could see you were going to farm for bombs, and I was like, every time I try this, they never drop a bomb. But you got so lucky with a few drops here and there, so it was able to, help you at least keep digging, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the plan. And I was just like, I literally was at last second after I forfeit. I'm like, okay, just let me fight this. Oh, that's exactly where I failed. Like that's 7. If I had just taken out that one room, could have been in and out. And that was my biggest thing. But I feel good about it. It's just like I said, like having to dig that deep and 8 for the bow, and me going that late didn't help, I'm sure.
Well, you're both in the same boat. That 8 was a monstrosity,
Yeah,
and
no,
the bow being so deep, it took a lot of time for both of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I think that 7 was probably my biggest killer right there, because I've spent way too much time into it after seeing that. That and 1 was a little too... Like, I put a little too much faith into that.
I mean, I can't argue. I can't fault you there. I mean, level 1 with its 2 items, definitely important.
Yeah, especially with, since I had, 90% of my knowledge of, all the single items at that point.
You're absolutely right. I mean, again, you haven't found either item in 1. You haven't found bow or silvers. They could have easily been in 1.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, with the bow deep in 8 and the silvers in 9, that was... And neither of you found the Any key either. That was also in 9.
Yeah, I figured it was after I gotten everything else done.
Yeah, I think that was the only place left for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was pretty brutal too. Like, I found it pretty early with only 5 hearts or whatever, and I had to give up on it.
Yeah.
I ended up coming back there for the items near the end, but...
Yeah, I kind of toughed it out, because I went... I actually was for some reason, I don't know why I did that. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to check the Coast Guard first, not remembering, hey, there's 2 bomb spots right the hell here. But at that point, I was like, okay, I'm at start. We're good. I can just come back.
So, with Game 2 tomorrow night, how are you feeling about it, Angel?
I feel like I'm doing better. I feel like I'm making better decisions. I'm doing better with combat today. I'm not in it to win it, because I know I'm not gonna. I'm in it to do better, and if I get a win, I get a win.
I feel you 100%. That's the exact same thing that I'm in here for. get some exposure and learn this game that I love, and just play my own game. Try to get better than I was yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Thoughts on the tournament and the community as a whole, Angel?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I've been watching for years. Like, I finally said, like, hey, I'll try my hand at it, because Zelda's not a franchise I touched often. But watching Elso and watching all this, I'm like, yeah, I can have fun with it. And it's been fun. And it's been, considering all the little, like, it's scratching the right itches at the right time. And I enjoy that.
Sounds good. With that, same time tomorrow for your race tomorrow for race number 2. Anything else that either of you want to add?
Not really.
No, nothing on my end.
All right. That again, GG's to both of you. Thank you both for joining us. Good luck tomorrow night, and thank you for joining us, both of you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well fought race. Great job, runners. Good job. Good job.
All right,
Thanks. Have a good night.
And that is, I believe, that is going to do it for us. Our races tonight seem to have concluded, but there are plenty more races to come here in the first round of the Rookie Rumble. There are, I believe, 7 races starting tomorrow night, starting with 2 races scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern, and the nightcap over at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is the second race of this series. Tom Maple, great working with you. Thank you for volunteering. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for helping me out on my first time through. I really appreciate how amazing this community is and how helpful everybody is to help everybody out. So thanks to you, thanks to our tracker, thanks to our racers, and thanks to all our viewers too. Stay awesome out there, everybody.
Absolutely. Special thanks as well go to Kemi and Renakai again for being our tracker tonight. Trackers are our MVPs because without them, as I said earlier, we're lost at sea. Also, special thanks to the SpeedGaming Network for allowing us to restream the tournament on their channels. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. Thank you all the viewers, because without you, we don't even get these on the air. But that is going to do it for us. On behalf of my co-commentator, Tom Maple, on behalf of our tracker, Kemi and Renakai, on behalf of all of us here at the SpeedGaming Network, and all of us here at the Zelda 1 Randomizer community, I am Moonrisen Phoenix. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more Rookie Rumble 2024 action. Good night, everybody.